Is it recording? Okay, and now Saturday. Saturday. The busiest day. Do you want to talk?
Yes. The lines were impassable on Saturday. A friend of ours that we were rowing with, they had to wait in line, to wait in another line, to wait in a third line outside, to go inside to wait to a line. That probably took about 3 to 4 hours.
So there are two entrances to the Hinds, and the lines were so impossibly long that the lines had to go outside. I started Saturday as female Naked Snake from Metal Gear Solid 3, so I was in a bikini, so I was not going to wait outside. So I did not get into the Hinds until 1:45. The Metal Gear photo shoot was at 1. I literally just hung out with TJ in his room. Oh my god, it was impossible. It was bad.
I somehow made it into the Hinds early, but I forget what reason why I had to leave. It was about 11:30 when I decided I want to go back into the Hinds, and I had to go wait in line outside. No joke, it was 1:15, and we were just barely getting past the first set of doors. We were inside, but we were just getting past the first set of doors. You know, the ones that have the Hinds near the
Hi, Majin.
Hello.
Making his appearance.
Near where the church and the Duncans are.
Uh-huh.
It was that long before we managed to get over there.
Yeah, so
I
went and sat with...
me.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just kind of chilling out. So I was hanging out with Rick Tarazi in his room, because TJ was staying in his room. We were very salty. This salt. We were sodium chloride. It was bad. Elijah, where are you going?
Just like the ocean. Salty as hell, do not consume.
But eventually, just in time for the Metal Gear photo shoot, I was able to get inside. And the Metal Gear photo shoot was awesome. It was our biggest Metal Gear gathering yet, hosted by my waifu, Matt McKenna, Dark V's. And it was great. Like, we had so many Naked Snakes, and just, I love the Metal Gear fandom. We're so silly, but we can all have a good time, and we acted out our skit that was unfortunately not accepted into the Masquerade, so we performed it for our Metal Gear shoot, and it was good. I made a very good female snake.
I've met some people, other than you, of course, in the Metal Gear fandom. That fandom seems to be the perfect balance of just seriousness and silliness. And I think a lot of fandoms need to either tone back on their seriousness, or they need to get a bit more serious. They're too goofy that nothing gets done.
It was kind of great. One of our Naked Snakes was blonde, so he actually stripped, and he was an impromptu Liquid Snake, so we were able to have family photos, because we had Solid Snake, Solid as Big Boss, my brother Pete, and an Eva, and we had fun with Liquid.
Brother, did you like my son? Oh, I screwed that. I was about to say shades. I messed that up.
Did you like my sunglasses?
Oh my god. As for me, because I was going to have a Link cosplay, I left some crucial pieces at home. I had to go with my Blue Spy once again. And like with Friday, I don't do much, and once again I found myself roped in by the Undertale fandom, who actually really wanted me to photobomb the Undertale photo shoot. Unfortunately, I really couldn't. I asked, they told me that there was another person doing photobombs. So I just had fun throwing out all kinds of puns in my Sans voice. I was doing my Papyrus voice. I can do both.
You should give him a sample of your Papyrus. He does a good Papyrus.
Hello, humans of YouTube. It is I, the Great Papyrus. Hey, Papyrus, what are you doing over here? Are you just noodling about? It seems pretty saucy of you.
Noodling. Yes.
I've been cracking so many of these idiotic puns. Well, not really idiotic. They got two main reactions: groaning and just groaning and laughing.
As they should.
Exactly. Other than that, I really did not do very much.
Oh, and I had my own photo shoot with Sebastian from Yukon as Naked Snake. It was funny. We found this like empty hallway that was just quiet enough. We did our photo shoot there, and the Bernie Sanders cosplayer who was running around, he stopped in our little hallway because there were two other girls in there who were just kind of hanging out. So we had fun with Bernie, and I posed with Bernie because he is a true American patriot. Not to get political, but I was Naked Snake. I posed with Bernie. Shout out to Sebastian. I hope he posts that picture. It was good.
The other thing I did was one of our roommates wanted to go meet Yukiko. Yuki.
I don't know who it was.
Yukiko, I believe
I
the
don't
name
know.
was.
I don't know.
I believe she's one of the costume designers for Love Live.
Ah.
Something that our friend is very, very into, and
that
because
was everywhere.
oh yes, Love Live was all over the place this year, and she wanted my help with she wanted my help getting something else autographed for a friend of hers because she could only do one autograph at a time. I decided to help. Unfortunately, when we were pretty close to the beginning of the line, unfortunately, by the time we were done, we rushed over to try to meet Todd Habercorn. It couldn't happen. The line got so full so fast.
LineCon 2.0. So.
C'est la vie.
So then, when I felt the line had died down enough, I left and I changed into Mulin, and I met back up with DJ, and my only con swag. He bought me the Evil Queen pop. The Evil Queen is one of my favorite Disney characters, so this was one of my presents from DJ. The Queen. Yay! Because I am his queen as the Ice Queen.
You know, I've always wondered why they never gave her a name. She's just the Evil Queen.
I'm sure she probably does have a name somewhere. I don't know. I don't think the Brothers Grimm gave her a name because she was the wicked stepmother. Oh well, she's still my favorite. She's a queen. Just like me.
So what else happened Saturday?
Because
on my front, all I did was walk in circles and then go play video games and then walk in circles some more.
Yeah, this was kind of just a lot of walking and socializing. There weren't that many panels. There was some schedule conflict because Friday night we went to the hentai it was effed up hentai, and the schedule said that Hentai Worth Watching was moved to Saturday when in fact it was on Friday. So when we got our 18 plus group together, there was some confusion, and the only thing Saturday was Hentai AMV Extravaganza, and that line was enormous, and some of my friends just did not want to wait in that line, so we went back to the room and played Cards Against Humanity.
Oh yes, that was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Especially when we started putting on silly voices. I was doing a Patrick Star impression. A friend of ours sitting next to me did German and Russian impressions.
It was good. Man, nothing really specific happened Saturday.
For the biggest day of the con, Saturday was just the most boring.
Well, because mostly we couldn't get into the Heinz. Like, I just spent most of my day at the Hilton, just hanging out with Rick and James. Buddy Jesus, I'm giving you a special shout out. You're a cool guy. I enjoy you.
All I did was crack puns all weekend long.
Basically.
Unless you really want to hear them. I don't know if you would care for them. But that's basically all I've done.
Give him a taste. Give him a taste.
Oh, okay. What do you call it when a skeleton serves you spaghetti?
Let's hear it.
Creepypasta.
Hey!
That was just a taste. Now I would be doing my son's impression. I'd be rattling off. There you go. All these puns in just quick succession.
Oh, I just remembered. I also had another photo shoot with Sebastian as Mulin, and we had lighting issues because I had asked to wait until nighttime because trolls are nocturnal. So we were trying to find places to have our photo shoot, but we were having lighting issues. But we found a few places. We did it eventually. So I can't wait to see those because he was doing like derp faces. He had a number of people do derp faces. So as Naked Snake, I had like 1,000 chins and that. 1,000 chins like Aaron Hansen.
Like Aaron Hansen. Oh my god. Eoraptor, we love you. I want to be on Game Grumps.
Who doesn't?
I can give you some puns to use.
Man. Oh, another thing, Sebastian, was Cube. Actually, you know what I need? It's in my little.
No, don't leave me alone on camera. How do I accommodate?
I believe in you. So Sebastian was a Cube, and he had contracts. So as Ice Queen, I signed a contract, and now I am a magical girl. So.
It'd be ironic if they gave you the power of fire.
I don't remember what the blue stone does, but someone was like, "Oh my god, get the blue stone!" I was like, "Well, I picked it out because I was Ice Queen, and this was like Ice Queen Blue." So I'm like,
it makes me wonder if I should have done a magical girl contract as the spy.
yes, you could have gotten.
Oh, could you imagine the spy in that outfit?
I didn't know I needed that in my life, and now I know.
No.
So, man, it's like a lot of stuff happened Saturday, and at the same time, nothing happened.
Kind of the same problems that were creeping up Friday seemed to happen Saturday, except there was nothing really new to these problems.
Except longer lines.
And slightly asshole security, maybe?
Yeah, security was really cranky, like I said. Like, man, it was just... A lot of people I know were saying that they probably will not be back, and we're considering we might not come back because we at least will not stay at the Sheraton. There were so many problems.
That actually reminds me. They were having hotel staff standing in front of the buttons to the to the elevators, demanding to see room keys before anybody could even use the elevators.
Yeah,
That's new.
I was told about that, but I never experienced that. But I think it's because we were on a club floor, so we had access to the express elevators. So I never experienced that, but we had to show our room key to the elevator itself.
Yeah, minor thing though, but those express elevators kill your ears.
That was really fast. And I have very bad motion sick. So in the previous years, I do not take elevators. I walk the stairs. The last 2 years, we were on the 16th floor. I don't care. I walk those stairs. But this year's the 27th floor, and I was like...
Well, not only that, but the floors past 25, you'd need the key card to even open those doors, even on the stairs.
Yeah, so I just grinned and bared it. And
Yeah.
I'm still motion sick. It's bad, but I did it. So... On that note, should we end the Saturday and start Sunday?
That should just about do it. Tune in for the finale when we talk about Sunday, the ride home, and Sunday, when we talk about the ride home, and maybe some clothes will come off. Who knows?
Stay tuned.